first carry for Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fitzpatrick. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fitzpatrick. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
This is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
4-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
39-yard line. A 3-yard gain on
3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call. For this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now Landry. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Mayfield trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
This is a counter play, Eckler, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Complete.
He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Fitzpatrick now. On the screen, this is Eckler. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And 8 yards pickup.
Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down, Chargers.
They go play action here on first down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
At the 38-yard.
Here's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
At the 30.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And let's get that. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The ball carrier.
Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Eckler. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
That's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick. Complete to Kelly.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Troy Hill picks it. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Nick Chubb.
A tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield on play action. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's out right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Browns 21, Chargers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Joe Reed returning.
able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. That catch good for only a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On play action, Fitzpatrick. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
The score, Browns.
Parkey with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Reed. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Chargers 1st down.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. And now here is another interception. John Johnson with the INT. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Mike 54. Watch the run.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score, Browns 35, Chargers 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Reed returning.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room because I just delivered.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Reed on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now their back's really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
To Damiere Byrd.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 47 yards.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. First down, Fitzpatrick. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
16.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check 24. Check 24. Check. Hurry.
And again, it's Chubb. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Back at his own 49.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And fights through one man. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
35.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash.